I'm with Brad Haseman and John O'Toole, the authors of Dramawise Reimagined. Brad and John, 30 years ago you published Dramawise, which first showed that all dramas are made up of the same elements, and then you set those elements out in a clear order, where they could be explored and learned through dramatic action. Over time, the book has had tremendous influence on teaching drama and drama curricula in Queensland and nationally. So my first question is, why did Dramawise need reimagining?
Well, there are a number of reasons. One of them being that back in, when we did the first one, 1987, the field was, everything about drama and drama teaching in Australia was so new. There were no formal, well-organised drama training courses in universities or teachers' colleges. There was no certainty about what the forms of drama teaching and the purposes of it would be. And there was a lot of churn, wasn't there, about what actually constituted a drama curriculum?
Yes, absolutely. There was actually quite a lot of drama being taught unofficially all over the place. But the things that were being taught were very varied, very diverse. Some people called them theatre, some people called them music and movement, some people called them drama. And this, when we were trying to develop it as a subject for schools, was very confusing to administrators, to teachers, to parents and kids. When you went to one class and had something that was called drama, then you went to another space and a drama club and had something quite different. So there was a need to bring it together. We felt a very strong need to bring it together to an understanding of what it is that we all do when we're doing any of these activities that we could actually call a subject. And that was where we asked that question: what is it that all these various activities have that is in common, that can form the basis of a proper school subject? And that was where we obviously came up with. What did we come up with?
Well, it was interesting because the talk about the elements of drama, really we borrowed from science and really from any discipline. Any discipline has its constituent parts, and we were really keen to try to be explicit without being, ideologically dogmatic about it. But if you look at any piece of dramatic action, you can break it down to its fundamental elements, and that's really what we set out to do, wasn't it?
And that in fact gave us the trigger, the clue was looking at chemistry and physics. They're kind of classic school subjects. And what do you start with there? You start with the common elements that everybody has to learn, and then they have to gradually learn how to manage them and mix them and make them work. And that really is what we felt actually is what should be being done in drama. Whatever manifestation of those elements or compound you call it. And so we weren't the first to get onto this idea. One or two other people, particularly in the UK, Gavin Bolton and David Davis, and over here in Australia, there are one or two people also beginning to mention particular elements of drama and even pick up on Aristotle 2,300 years ago. And so we thought, well, they must be ready for an update since Aristotle, and that's where Dramawise came from.